In the year 2050, the moon is no longer just a celestial body illuminating our night skies, but a thriving frontier for mankind. A place where the notion of impossible has been redefined. Flashback to the early 21st century, when the idea of living on the moon was still a distant dream. The year was 2024. The world watched with bated breath as the first manned mission to the lunar surface since Apollo 17 was launched. That was the beginning of the era of lunar exploration. Fast forward to 2030. The first moon base, aptly named Artemis, was established. Artemis wasn't just a scientific outpost. It was a home, a beacon of human achievement in the cold, dark expanse of space. Life on the moon in the early days was challenging. The pioneers had to contend with the harsh lunar environment, the isolation, and the constant danger of equipment failure. But they persevered. They adapted, they thrived. By 2040, the moon had become a bustling hub of activity. Mining operations were in full swing, extracting valuable resources from the lunar soil. Scientists were making groundbreaking discoveries, and tourists were getting their first taste of what it was like to leap in low gravity. Living on the moon in 2050 is a far cry from the early days of lunar colonization. It's not just astronauts and scientists who call the moon home now. There are families, entrepreneurs, and artists. There's a thriving community, complete with its own culture and way of life. Imagine waking up to see the Earth rising over the lunar horizon, experiencing 1/6 gravity, and witnessing the stark beauty of the lunar landscape every day. That's the reality for the lunar residents in 2050. But what does the future hold for moon colonization? It's hard to say for certain, but one thing is clear: the moon is just the beginning. It's the stepping stone, the launch pad for humanity's journey to the stars. Maybe in 100 years, we'll be living on Mars or even further afield. Maybe the children born on the moon today will be the pioneers of the next frontier. The possibilities are as limitless as the universe itself. So, as we gaze up at the moon tonight, let's remember that it's not just a celestial body. It's a testament to human ingenuity, a symbol of our limitless potential. It's a reminder that no dream is too big, no challenge too great. That's the legacy of the moon colonization, and it's just the beginning.